Something's going on. Wait a minute. So we'll just, just chit chat. Sometimes people like that even more.
On my screen.
What is it?
It says live on my screen.
Live.
Okay, so we are live, everyone, on the Deals and Heels podcast. And of course, we have a few more minutes before I start. We just make sure everything's running smooth. We're up and functioning. We'll give it just a few more minutes and get yourself ready, Misty.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Yeah, you could see. Yeah, I threw a hat on today because we have those days, which is just about every day for me. I'm about to play the song. So yeah, at like 6:58, I'll put the song on, and then we'll get going.
All right.
Y'all drinks in the back. Somebody's gonna think I'm an alcoholic or something. At the section, we just save bottles to use them for different things. So they don't get trashed; they get saved. You know how you can put lights in them and decorate them.
We have one that's got. My husband has a Harley, so it's got Harley Davidson on it, and then it's got the lights inside. So it's neat.
Yeah. I had one created for my husband. It has like our picture on it and really cute. So we just save them. And it's glass
background because you do not want to see my office right now.
Oh God, you see it? I know we have to get a better situated, but like I tell everyone, I'm still working on things and it's okay,
Yeah.
All right. So it's 6:58 and we're going to start with our little introductory song. I hope everyone enjoys. Can you hear it? I feel like it's a good song. Makes me feel good. Come on, Misty. Welcome to the Deals and Heels podcast.
I can't hear it though.
No?
I can't hear it.
No, not at all. Hello? Am I the only one? Now you can? I hope everyone can hear it. Celine Dion, I'm Alive. I always like to play that song. But yeah, we are alive, and it's a feel-good song. Great way to start the podcast. Celine Dion was the bomb in her time, right?
Yeah, she was. She still is. Even though she's not around, she still is.
She is. Powerful voice. And so many beautiful songs.
Mm-hmm. I don't think anybody can ever, redo her voice.
No. I don't think so. The Canadian nerve. She said. Nerve. good song. Put you in a good mood. We got Misty on board with us today, everyone.
I'm here.
Here. Heels and Heels member. Stay. Alive. We're alive.
We are alive.
We are alive and we are live right now on the Deals and Heels podcast. So everyone who's tuning in, I want to introduce Misty to everyone. She's the newest member on Team Deals and Heels. And we're going to talk a little bit about Misty right now. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Misty, for all of our listeners.
Okay. Well, you can probably tell by my accent. I was born and raised in West Virginia. I'm a country girl all the way. There's no doubt about it. I'm country girl.
Yes, you did tell me you. What did you do to the deer, Misty? You can gut a deer.
Yeah. I mean,
gut a deer.
Yeah, I'm all about anything outdoors, the hunting, the fishing, I could do it all. I mean, and I guess, we moved here to Whiteville in North Carolina and because
how's it been?
We moved in May. We came to Whiteville in May. We found our dream home.
Yes, you did.
In May. So
beautiful pool.
Yeah. The deal was my husband had to have a garage and I had to have a pool.
That's a good one. I need a pool.
We balanced it out. He got his big garage and I got my pool. So that's how all that kind of came together. But, one thing I like about living here in Whiteville is, because I'm this West Virginia country girl, is we're close to the beaches.
And we are, aren't we?
and we love to go surf fishing. Ocean Isle Pier, love it. I mean, that's my place. I love here to go fishing on. So, my husband Jimmy and I, we've been married for about 14 years. We have 2 adult kids. Who are still living in West Virginia. So that's kind of been tough. They're about 8 hours away. But, we talk to them and FaceTime them and all that good stuff you do when you don't live close to them. And I have a grandbaby, Wyatt. He's my world. He's 5 and he just started kindergarten this year. So, but before we moved to North Carolina, we had a house and it was on a family farm. And there was 2 turkey houses and a lot of turkeys.
You were telling me, a lot of turkeys.
And I don't know, I want to say probably about 60 head of cattle. I think they were Black Angus.
Wow.
And it was in a small town where we lived. And I mean, there wasn't even a stoplight. There in Wardensville, West Virginia, there is no stoplight. There is a Dollar General. There's a Dollar General.
I told you when I lived there, we have a lot in common. We're finding out the more and more that we talk. We both are kind of in similar situations. Like left PA and my kids are there, my grandkids, and it's been hard on me. Misty is in the same situation. And I actually lived in West Virginia when I was young. And I was telling her I had an outhouse. That's where I had to go to the bathroom. So it was like I had to go out in the cold, take a long, dark walk all the way to the outhouse. My porch was where my shower was, and it was a screen porch with a shower, which was freezing when I had to take a shower. But so we have a lot of things in common. But
yeah, we do. But I had a bathroom. I did not have an outhouse.
you, it was terrible.
I had a bathroom. But yeah, I mean, but I love it here in Whiteville. I mean, Ocean Isle, I mean, Charlotte, everything is just, coming from a small town where you have nothing and you have to drive 50, 40 miles to get to anywhere. I mean, it makes a difference when you've got all these conveniences in the area. I mean, we're just a short drive to Myrtle Beach.
Yes.
And, Charlotte is, it's got a little bit of everything now. And even Whiteville does.
Yeah.
Or Whiteville. Wait a minute. I didn't say it right.
No, Whiteville. Wait.
Whiteville.
We're still learning.
I'm still, I get corrected all the time. It's Whiteville. I don't know. If anybody's listening, can you please tell us how to say it? Because my accent, I don't know if I'm saying it right or not. Sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I'll say Whiteville. And but I don't know if it's Whiteville or Whiteville.
And I say Whiteville, and then everyone else here says Whiteville. I don't know.
And in North Carolina, I have learned, I mean, with my West Virginia country girl accent, they relate to me.
Good.
So, but, it took me forever to learn how to say Charlotte. I mean, because if you look at how it's spelled,
yeah,
it's confusing.
Yes, I thought it was shallot.
Yeah, and I've got it down now, so I'm getting there. Yeah, I am teachable.
Good. I'm sure in time we're going to be saying Whiteville like perfectly, and we'll have it all down, Misty. Don't worry. Just
I mean, I love how the folks here in North Carolina say it. I mean, because it just smooths right out, and I'm like, I can't do that yet.
Something like that.
Yeah.
We'll get it. We're gonna get it.
We'll get it. I mean, we got Philly and West Virginia here. I mean, so.
Yeah, I'm a city girl, and I mean, I lived in the country when I was young, Tennessee, West Virginia. So I was on a farm as well, and then I became a city girl. Been in the city for quite some time, and now I'm back in the country. So, we'll figure it out anyway. But we will figure it out. So I wanted to ask, what made you want to get into real estate, Misty?
What made me get into real estate? There's so many things. One, I've been there. I've been on the buying end and I've been on the selling end. Like I said, when we moved here, I mean, it was it wasn't just a local move. It was to another state.
Yeah.
So there was a lot involved, and I was very involved in our real estate. I didn't even know. I mean, I always wanted to be a real estate, but I still work full time. And I didn't know how to kind of incorporate that in. And going through my ordeal of buying and selling in 2 different states, I really became intrigued. I mean, I love contracts and I'm a negotiator.
Tell them why you love contracts. What are you currently doing right now? You want to share, or is it you want to keep it private? It's up to you.
critiquing everything that we do for our clients. So when they go through the process of buying, they're not going to feel like, hey, I'm a realtor, I'm going to be there. No, it's not going to work that way with Deals and Heels, powered by Keller Williams. Because when they decide that they want to come and they want us to be their realtor, they're going to know exactly what they're getting.
Yes.
There's going to be a loyalty that we are going to carry to them as our clients, and they're going to have a little bit of loyalty to us as well.
Yeah.
And I think it's good to have it all on paper, knowing exactly what to expect from a realtor. And, you have to trust your realtor, and you have to believe that they are working for your best interest.
Yeah.
And that's what, Christine, I say it all the time, and you never correct me. I do it a lot.
I've been called worse. Don't worry. It's all right.
Christine and I will work endlessly for you. And I have no doubt about that. I know, Christine comes from a very strong work ethic, and I do too. Like I said, I work full time, but from when I get off work in the evenings and on the weekends, I'm real estate. I'm all about that real estate.
She is. Because she's like a whiz. She's making all these things, and it blows my mind. I'm like, and I've been bragging about you to everyone. I'm like, she's a freaking whiz. She's doing all these things. And this is what makes a team. I was telling my husband, because if you find everyone that you bring on your team and you're all the same personality and you all do the same thing, it kind of clashes. But when you find different people who bring something different, that's what makes a team.
Oh, absolutely. Because we kind of feed off of, weaknesses and strong points.
Yes.
I know where I'm weak at, and I'm not afraid to say, hey, I'm weak here.
Yes. I'm the same thing. I'll just say what it is. And I have my strong points, and I'm really busy because like I said, I'm licensed PA, New Jersey, North and South Carolina. I have a team in PA, and there's, a lot of things going on, and a lot that I'm doing behind the scenes that Misty doesn't see, or I don't see what she's doing. And Deals and Heels, that's what we represent, women, and we kind of get it because women have a lot on our plates.
Oh, yeah. So, and on top of, all this, I take care of my dad. He's 80 years old. So, and he is in a wheelchair. So, it's work, but, it's okay. That's what you do for your parents. And, he's not a full-time job, but some days I think he is.
Yeah, you have a lot on your plate,
So it balances out though. And that's one thing, I had mentioned to you that I love about real estate is, for one, it's going to get me out of the house a little bit more.
Oh yeah, especially when it starts getting warm, we're going to have a lot of things going.
Right.
A lot.
But
yeah. I'm just looking at the screen. This was not planned. She's got her braid on this. My messy, don't even, sorry, I have a hat on, but this was not planned. But
yeah, when I came here, I told you, I said, look, it's been a day, and I did not get anything done today. So sorry about the look.
Let's see, what's one fun or interesting fact about you that most people do not know?
I was a business owner for 4 years. I owned a little formal consignment shop And I ran this business, on my own. Basically, it was prom dresses, homecoming dresses, wedding dresses,
Awesome.
and I absolutely loved it. I mean, there's nothing like seeing, a bride come in and find the wedding dress, or, one of the kids coming in for their high school prom, and just when their face, when they looked on it, they
Mhm.
looked in the mirror and seen themselves in this dress. And, that's something I loved. I mean, it was my passion for 4 years, and I dedicated everything to that business. But COVID came. Oh, COVID knocked on the door. And of course, there was no school, there was no proms, there was no homecomings, there was no pageants, there was no weddings. So
Yeah.
I had to close up shop. But I mean, now I'm thinking back, and real estate's kind of the same way. I mean, we're trying to help our clients find the perfect home, their dream home.
Yeah.
And their face will light up when they finally find that
Right.
one home that they're dead set on. And so it's kind of the same. I guess I'm kind of in the same kind of business in
Yeah,
some
except
ways.
instead of dresses, it's homes now.
Yeah,
So
instead of dresses, it's homes now. So,
yeah,
I mean, so it just kind of bounces off one another, I guess.
it was hand in hand.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, helping people, that's what we're here to do.
Mhm. And what else? So any hobbies that you have? Anything, 'cause sometimes people like to see how they can relate to you. I like dogs and kids and different things. My husband and I, we just start because of my background. I wanted to get involved with helping kids, and we just volunteered. We signed up for the Boys and Girls home here for
Oh,
the orphanage, and we're going to start volunteering and helping out kids. And
oh,
they
that's
kind of,
awesome.
yeah, they ask you, what services can you provide? But I always see me, since I've been in the beauty industry for 20 something years, maybe the girls need haircuts or they want to feel pretty,
Yeah.
and maybe they
Do
need
like
some
a
makeup
makeover
or a new
day.
look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do a makeover day with them. Little tea
So,
party or something.
yeah. So, like, what kind of hobbies and what type of things are you into that someone
Oh,
might relate to you as well?
well, when I have time, I mean, I haven't had much time here. I
Um,
my husband, he's been able to do it, but he is in a hunting club here in North Carolina, and so he got to go deer hunting this year at this hunting club that he has become part of. So I kind of missed out on deer season, which, I'm okay
mhm.
with. I mean, but surf fishing. I mean, there is nothing like surf fishing.
Oh, I need
I
to
mean,
see this. So you're gonna have to invite me out sometime because I know nothing about it.
you've never went surf fishing?
No,
Oh
this is the
my
first
goodness,
time I'm hearing of it.
so close to the beach and you've never been surf fishing?
I just came from PA, Misty.
I know. I keep forgetting. This is city. There's country here. I mean, we need two different sides here, the north
Yeah.
and the south here. Yeah. I mean, and that's why I think this works so well because, we've got you're the city girl and the country girl here.
Yeah, yeah. And when you need your hair done, I could do that for you as well. I'm just
Look
staring
at
at
it.
it.
We've done now.
Oh, I just mentioned that, but I'm always looking at everyone's hair, and my hair always looks a mess. Yeah, I'd love to learn more about that. I've never heard.
Absolutely. Yeah, we get some time. We'll grab some poles and a lawn chair, and we
All
will go.
about.
We'll go to Ocean Isle Beach, and we will just make a day,
I
catch a
used,
big shark.
yeah, I used to take my son crabbing and fishing when he was young, and I was really into it because my parents, they always did that kind of stuff with me. But I don't really know much about it, but I try a little bit. But we did pretty good with the crabbing, not so much with the fishing, but like to get more into it. I enjoy it.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's so relaxing. I
It
mean,
is.
whether what they say, um, it's not catching or it's fishing, or I can't remember. But yeah, it's relaxing to me.
It is. That's how I felt when I would take my son crabbing. We always went to this certain place in New Jersey, sure, and I just loved it. It just felt peaceful and, like you said, very relaxing. So yeah, I'd like to have an invite and learn more about that.
Yeah, we will go for it.
Yeah. And another thing that I find is big out here when I talk to a lot of other women from Keller Williams, pickleball. I've never played pickleball. I don't
That's
know
something
anything about it.
I'm no, I don't
No,
think I could. I don't think I could do it. I
I
mean,
don't
to me,
even know what it
that's kind
is.
of like tennis, and I'm a country girl. Country girls don't play tennis.
Ah, is that what it is? Is it tennis?
I
Is
think
it?
it's
It's kind
kind
of
of
like
like
tennis.
tennis. I
No.
mean, I'm a country girl. We don't play tennis.
See,
We go fishing,
fishing and hunting. What's the song? Luke,
hunting,
fishing
bonfire.
and loving every day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
that
song
song.
about that. Yeah,
Yeah. Yes,
it's country
hunting,
boy. They
fishing.
need to change it to country girl.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, I know I'm going to learn a lot from you. You're going to learn a lot from me because, like I said, she's country, I'm city, and we're going to
Yeah.
learn a lot from each other. So yeah, that's why I wanted to bring her on and let her meet the audience and the audience meet her and ask another question about what made you want to come to Team Deal to Heal?
I've
They
always,
are so fun,
I mean, anybody who's watching this that has known me
but
knows. When I had my shop, I mean, even when I had my shop, I would always tell the girls, because when you're helping them get into a dress and, you're doing all the buttons, I'm like, and they would tell me, what they're going to do when they graduate and everything. I would always tell them, follow your dreams. Don't chase them, follow them, go
yeah,
for them. And when I heard your slogan, turning dreams into addresses, I knew. It's funny how it all came together when I decided to get my real estate license. And um, how I learned about you was through my best friend Tabitha. Um, her and her husband Richard were one of your clients,
yeah, great client, really nice.
and they bought property close to us here. And when I got my real estate license, Tabitha had mentioned to me, she's like, you need to, get a hold of Christine. She'll help you get through, if you have any questions about anything real in your real estate class, she'll help you get through it. And I'll tell you, that was a tough class.
It is. It is.
But at 50 years old, I did it. So, I followed
And you
my
look
dream.
21,
And,
so
you know, I did it and I looked forward. I didn't look behind me. I was straightforward and I followed my dreams and I passed that damn test.
and I'm like, it's going to take you a couple times. Don't get discouraged. She passed
No,
everything on the first time. I was like, because
I
I did.
passed on the first time. And it was so funny because when the woman handed me the paper and, because you're in this room to take the test and you come out and you don't know what you don't, I mean, I was a nervous wreck walking up to the desk because I knew she was going to hand me a piece of paper. And she handed me the paper and it said passed. And I just kind of looked at it. And of course, you're supposed to be quiet. And I looked at it and I'm like, did I just pass like one section of it or did I pass it all? And she looked at me and she's like, no, you passed everything. I just kind of looked at her. I had this blank look on my face. I'm like, oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me. She goes, no, ma'am, you passed. I'm like, and I mean, I wanted to jump, scream. You would have
I
thought
would
I
have.
hit the lottery. I mean,
It
at
is a
50
lottery.
years
It's
old,
like winning the
you know,
lottery.
I think I was the oldest one in my class. And I'm like,
Right?
I mean, I'm like, these, in their 20s, I'm like, they're going to be able to soak up all this stuff like a sponge. Here I am, 50 years old. Sometimes I have to write myself a note just to know what I got to do the next day. Or sometimes I'll walk to the kitchen and forget what I went in there for. How am I going to pass a real estate test? But I was determined. I mean, I'm the type of person, when I'm determined, there ain't no stopping me.
And she
I
is
mean,
determined.
and I was determined. I mean, I had the flu the week before the test. So I didn't pick up a book. I didn't do anything that week. And like the day before I knew I was scheduled to take the test, I started like reviewing everything. And I just put the book down. And my husband's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I feel if I overstudy, I'm going to fail. And he's like, well, then don't study anymore. And I'm like, and I just kind of looked at him. I'm like, well, I either know it and I'm meant to do this or I'm not.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I went in there and gave it all I had and said a prayer and I passed. I was but I was so happy. I was in tears. I got to my car, and anybody that's on my Facebook page, you could just see the tears in my eyes.
It's hard and stressful.
Because I was so stressed out and the tears just came out.
Yeah, I know. That's how I felt when I finally passed it. I was like, it was just such a relief, you know.
Yeah.
It was such a relief. But
Yeah.
we did it, and
We
here
did
we
it.
are. And she's on the team. Oh, you didn't. So you didn't finish while you're on our team, Tabitha and um,
Richard.
Richard told you all about me, and
Yeah.
I'm thankful they did, because I feel like we make a really good connection. At first, I was like, her personality is a very like A, and I'm the complete opposite. But when we got to sit down and actually talk, I was like, I really need this person on my team, someone like her, because I'm the complete opposite, and we'll balance each other out. And whatever I'm not good at, she is, and she's very helpful. She's been already so helpful to me, because I'm always running in a million directions. I have so much going on, and she's just so helpful, and it's a breath of fresh air. It
Yeah.
really, really is.
Oh,
You're a
you
blessing.
taught me so much. I mean, um, real estate school teaches you, your rules, your regulations, the North Carolina, like law for real estate and everything. But, to actually do this, there's a lot more than what, so many people think. I mean, just to get from step one to step two, it's like, it probably looks that small to you, but it's really this big. You can't see me on the screen.
Yes, so true.
Yeah. I mean, there's just so many different things that's involved with real estate and every step of the journey that you're on, either buying or selling. And Christine, you are just amazing, because
Yeah.
you've been doing this for so long. You know what to do, how to handle it. And that's where you have really, oh my goodness, you have helped me so much.
Thank you.
Just to know, hey, if this, you always give me a scenario. If this happens, here's what you need to do next. And I, and like I said, sometimes I walk to the kitchen and forget what I'm going for. So I wrote everything down. She says,
I came to the laptop and I'm like, I need my glasses. I'm walking to the other room and my husband's sitting here. My glasses, I had just put right next to the laptop, and he's like, and I'm looking off. It's the menopause brain.
It's a real thing.
It's terrible. People have no idea. This is a struggle.
It's a real thing. I can tell you that. Yeah, it is definitely a real thing. Yeah, don't ever think it's not, because it is. Look, she's having a hot flash already.
Yes, all day long, and it's something. It's a struggle, but anyway, here we are. I feel like 2026. I think we're going to really hit the ground running. We started, and we have a lot of things lined up. And our goal, like our mission, Deals and Heals, is near and dear to me, helping women, most importantly, single mothers, just women in general, And I mean, we help everyone, but single women with children and things like that. Especially the kids, I've been there. I've been in a really shitty situation, and I don't want to see any kids suffer or struggle, or single mothers. I've been a single mom, and I really want to see women win, be independent, be secure while they're taking care of their children. It's important to me. And that is the mission behind Deals and Heals, the Heal, representing women, empowering them as much as we can. And everyone else, of course, we are here for you. But that is our mission, to help as many people as we can this year. We want you to trust us. We want there to be, like Misty said, loyalty. Most of my clients become like family to me. I get invited to all the parties, and we stay talking. We become friends, and we want to do the best that we can for all of our clients. Go above and beyond for you in any way we can.
Yeah. I mean, I think, we'll work endlessly. I mean, and I'm sure Christine can tell you, she's probably stayed up many, many nights just to make sure a contract went through.
Yes.
And I'll do the same. Yeah. I mean, there's just so much dedication. I've always, before I became, got licensed, I would always hear people say, oh, a realtor, they just make their commission and they're not worried about, helping you. They just want that money. Well, it's not about that, especially not with us. I mean, we're here, we're going to gather all the data and we're going to take care of you. So this can be such a smooth transaction for you. You can just sit back.
My client that I'm dealing with now, the one I told you I had to go back and forth with the attorneys, and this is a gentleman selling a home in New York. And what he's going through in New York, like I have not, unfortunately, I can't really help too much there. My hands are tied, but he's having a terrible situation there, and he's not really getting any help, the help that he needs. And I'm trying from here to try to get involved there to help and push people, because he's like, I feel so sick and so stressed out. And with me, I tell my clients, I don't tell them half the stuff that I'm over here ripping my hair out. I'm stressed out, and there's a lot that goes into this that people do not see, and it is very stressful. But that's our job, to take the stress away from you. You don't see all the craziness that's going on in the background, and it might look like we don't deserve the commission or we're hardly doing anything, but you have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. It's a lot of work, but we want to alleviate all the stress and all that headache away from you and make it look like a smooth, seamless process, which is what we do here at Deals and Heals.
Because their success is our success.
Absolutely. We want them to say good things about us, and and continue on with a good relationship even after they close on, the purchase of their home. We're always going to be here for you. We'll always answer questions. I have people always call me with all kinds of different things, and we're still here. It doesn't even have to be real estate related all the time, and they will call, but that's that shows me that I did a good job, and they trust me, they're happy with me, and they become my friend and like family. So it makes me feel good at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely. I mean, and I think that's the biggest thing, I think it's rewarding because, especially with first time home buyers, I'm passionate about my first time home buyers.
I love it.
There's something about a first time home buyer that it, it brings everything. It brings that country girl out, the fire, because that's where I I want to. I would like to have a client base of nothing but first time home buyers, but I'll take any client. Don't get me wrong, but them first time home buyers, when I want them to be educated about their decision because this is a big moment for them. I mean, it's something they'll never relive again. Your first home, you'll never relive that, experience again. It's not like a car, this is a home.
Yes, it's the biggest purchase you'll make in your life,
Right. And, and I want them to be able to look 20, 30 years ago and remember that moment, that they spent with me as a realtor, knowing that I took the time and the dedication to help them go through it smoothly. I mean, a lot of first time homeowners, home buyers, there's so many programs out there for them. And there's like down payment assistance and, actually I seen where you had posted something that Philly is doing a down payment
assistance
program.
So all my Philly people who are looking to buy, I actually sent that information out today, and the Philly First Home Program grant is out. So don't miss out because they do run out of funds. So if you're looking and interested, 2026, become a homeowner. Now's the time to get started. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, I feel that now's the time for people to start buying or selling because if you look back, 10 years from 10 years back, I mean, everybody's waiting on this big interest rate drop. But, if you buy now and let's say another year or two, the rates really drop down, you've got equity. I mean, you've got something in that home. You've got equity. And maybe that's something we need to talk maybe one day, come on here and talk about is, because a lot of people don't understand the equity in their home and how beneficial it is to have that equity.
Yes, it is. That's why we try to teach people who are renting. We want to try to turn you into a home buyer. And you may not be, like I say, you may not be ready, but we work with you. We help you get your credit and everything squared away. You may not be ready right now, but you may be ready in a year. And,
I mean, I think, the way rent is now, I mean, it's almost a house payment.
It is.
In it. I mean, you can have your insurance and your property tax and everything in that house payment. And that's what you're paying for rent right now, folks. I mean, now's not, I mean, if you have credit issues and, and that's another thing. I do a lot of research. I'm not a nerd.
Yes, you are.
But I like to have my facts straight. I do a lot of research. But, what they're paying in rent, they could have their escrow in there, which would be, your homeowner's insurance, your personal property taxes. And, and I've been reading a lot, and you don't have to have a perfect credit score to get a mortgage. They will work with you. And, so don't think you have to have that perfect 800
0.
just to get a mortgage, because you don't.
Exactly. There's
a lot of
all
different
different programs.
and by no means am I a loan officer. If you have any questions, you need to speak to a lender. I'm just saying what I've read.
You're learning, Misty. But that
Yeah.
is true. If you want information, we would connect you to a lender, and we do have our preferred lenders that sponsor us. So those are the lenders that we trust and have done a really good job for us and take care of us. So we will send you to one of them, and they will check into your credit and let you know where you stand. And if you're not ready right now, they give you a plan of action of what you need to do so you can get ready and get where you need to be. And they do have, yes, the better your score is, the better rate you get. But we always say, marry the home and date the rate. So you marry the home, but you are not stuck in the rate. We can always change your rate. So when things get better, or 6 to 9 months down the road, we can refinance you into a better rate. So don't worry about that. But we do have lenders.
That equity.
Yeah, but we do have lenders that will be very happy to help you and just get you together. Along with me and Misty, we'll be there beside them and working with you on the realtor end of things. And we always stay in our own lane. So we do what we do. We let the lender do what they do, and work as a team together to get you to the closing table and hand you the keys to your home.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, I was reading also about, homes in our area. I mean, we've got some incredible homes here in the area right now.
Yes, we do.
And, they're priced really well, I think.
Very fair.
I think everybody is, but, I'm a negotiator.
So am I.
Love to negotiate. I remember when the kids were young and they would go to get vehicles, they would always take me. And I'm like, take your dad. About cars. And they're like, no, but you know how to get them to come down on the price, Mom.
Me and my husband, we did a course before I went to buy my car. And they were not very happy with us, but that's the same thing we did. We got them down on price and all the little hidden fees that they do not have to charge us. We were like, remove this, remove that. So, but you need to be a good negotiator in this industry. So,
yeah, and that's how that's one thing we do for our clients is, we negotiate, and, there's a strategic way to do this. And, Christine's been doing it a lot longer than I have, but, I think that's a strong quality I have is I can negotiate.
You're going to need it. So that's a good thing. And you want someone who can negotiate on your behalf. Because again, I always give a scenario. I just had someone, the place needed repairs. They needed, things they could have got. Their agent did not do anything for them. And it makes me feel bad because I'm fighting for my client. If I can get them seller's assist, whatever I can get for them, I want to see them coming with pretty much nothing out of their pocket if I can, and I try to fight for that. And most of the time I do win. And, your agent should be fighting for you and negotiating on your behalf and doing the best that they can and not just agreeing with everything and not getting you anything. So me and Misty will be negotiating very strong for you guys. So
yeah. Don't put Philly and West Virginia in the same room.
Team Deals and Heels. Look out for us 2026 because we are here and we are going to help so many people this year. And I'm excited. We have a lot of things coming up and planned. We are working on a home buying seminar, first time home buyer seminar, and some other events. And once we have that information and have things set up, we will let everyone know, of course. And is there anything you want to add, Misty, before we get going?
No. I mean, we've covered everything. I mean, I think we're going to take off here in 2026. I
Yes,
mean,
we are.
we're looking at the end of January, and going into February. And I think, once the weather starts getting nice, we're going to kick real estate's ass. I mean,
I feel it.
I do
I
too.
feel it.
I mean,
Right?
because I think if somebody wants an agent that's going to be passionate and dedicated and organized and loyal to them and being it with them till the
Yeah.
end. We're like Rocky.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, that's the Philly theme song. We're gonna just start playing that song. Dun, dun,
Put the fight song on. I mean, because you want us in your ring. I mean, you really do, because we're going to make sure that you're taken care of. You've got the knowledge you need, and we're going to even make sure that you have it, because you're going to get a folder, you're going to get texts, you're going to get emails from us to make sure that you are informed every step of the way. I mean, you may get tired of seeing our names every morning when you wake up. Oh, look, an email from Misty. But
like, come on, let's go. We got things to do. Let's get it going. You want to get them keys?
I mean, and I just can't wait till we can start, especially with me. I've even this is how I told Christine when we first met. I said, it's going to drive you crazy, because I come into the office and I've got this bag and I've got everything in folders.
She had all these goals. I'm like, I've been there and done that, Misty.
It will drive you crazy how organized I am. I mean, I had everything, and I said, I have to, because that's how I stay on top of things, is knowing where they're at.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, I mean, today I was creating text messages. So when you are a buyer and you are in the process, and let's just say, you're getting pre-approved and you get that back that you're pre-approved, then we start the home search. So you're going to get a text from us, and we're going to start sending you homes that, fit the criteria that you gave us. And that way you can look through these homes, and you're going to get them through text. I'm working on this. I haven't told Christine about this because it was before we came on. You're going to get a text, and it's going to give you a roadmap, like on a Saturday. Hey, here's where we're going to go Saturday. Here's our agenda. 9:00, we're going to go here. 10:00, we're going here. 12:00, we're going here. And until we can find that home. And then once you're through that process, then we go to there's 7 steps. Seven steps. And each step, you're going to get a text letting you know where you're at. And until we get to that point, today's closing day. We're closed today.
Yeah, the exciting time, which we cannot wait to
get to all 7 of them.
Table,
you're
right?
going to get a text every day. And that's something I'm working on setting up for us, for the team, Deals and Heels. So
I told you she's amazing. She's very creative, and it's very helpful to me.
So just stay tuned, because there's more coming. There is so much more coming.
We're just getting started, Misty. We're just getting started.
Yeah. I mean, we are not going into this year just walking. We're running.
In our heels.
In our heels.
In our heels.
I don't know. I can't wear heels.
Hey, you have to wear heels. Heels and heels. Not that I'm always in a heel, but you know what I mean. We sometimes have to wear our heels. Not all the time, because we're doing a lot of,
Well, I've got my finishing. I'm running right now. I have my sneakers on. I am running. I'm going into this running. I'm not slowing down.
No, we got to get it. 2026 is going to be a great year. We have a lot of things coming. And I also just want to add before I leave, because a lot of people are waiting. They always want to wait for the summer and spring market, but that's when you're going to have a lot more competition if you're trying to buy, because everybody wants to buy when it gets warm. Nobody wants to be moving all their things when it's cold. But this is the best time that you can negotiate, because not everybody's buying when it's cold. They're waiting for the spring. When the spring comes out, everybody comes out, and you got a lot of competition.
They'll beat you to it. So, start looking now. I mean, start figuring out what, is your dream home, and give us a call. Even, if we don't post a picture on our social media, give us a call, because, that's not holding us back. I mean, we can take you to any house, to, tour it and see if this is the house for you.
And the new law, it's not any, new laws were passed, so you do have to now sign an agreement in order to get into a home. So before, we were able to just take you out and we could show you homes without our paperwork signed. But now, new laws, you have to sign an agreement with us before we are able to start taking you out to see homes. And before you do that, you want to, have a talk with the lender, because you want to make sure you're pre-approved before you're going to see all these homes. Because if you're not pre-approved,
do that first before you even, get that pre-approval letter. Make that step one. Get it out of the way. And I think that's just going to, help speed things up, because we need to know your price point. You don't want to go look at a $400,000 or $500,000 home if you're only approved for $350,000.
Yes.
Or $300,000.
And some people want to go see homes, and they're, and I used to do that, but I don't want to waste your time. They want to get out and they're excited, and that's great, and they want to see homes, but you may not be ready yet to buy the home. We want to make sure you're ready. You have your pre-approval, because if you go see a home and you like it, you want to have that pre-approval ready. Otherwise, if you're not ready you still have a year to get yourself together, then that home's probably not going to be there in a year. So we just want to do the right steps first.
Absolutely.
And just do things the right way. So that would be what we do first, is send you to the lender. If we get a pre-approval, we take you to see homes that fit your criteria. And if you're not ready yet, the lender will give you a plan of action so that we can get you ready. And then we can go out and get you, see some homes.
Yeah.
So, but it's been fun. And I'm glad to have Misty on my team. She's going to be such a pleasure to have, and so helpful. And I'm excited with what we're going to do, brainstorming, city girl versus country girl, Virginia girl. And we're excited. So we'll be back. We're going to have different highlights during the week and show you different homes that are available. So we have a lot of things coming. And anything else before we go, Misty?
No, just everybody be safe this Saturday and this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, with all the weather coming, and stay safe.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get the snow that they're calling for. But
everybody's watching that was supposed to come to my open house Saturday. It's been canceled. It was in Charlotte. But yeah, if you're watching and you were going to come to the open house on Saturday, we had to cancel it. We're going to do it next weekend, though.
I'm glad you said that, because mine is canceled, and I had an open house for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I had so many plans, but the house is so beautiful. It went under contract already, which is very exciting.
Yeah.
But so no open house for me either this weekend. It's been sold. Hoot hoot. And so both of our
yeah.
But we'll be back and let you know what else is coming up. And Misty's going to reschedule her open house and put the information up. And I'll let you
And
know
I'm on the
next
Facebook
room as
site
well.
now. So, it's Misty Sine with, I think, what is it? Misty Sine with Keller Williams / Deals and Hill. Yeah, Misty Sine with Keller Williams Innovate / Deals and Heels. So, I'm just trying to keep it as updated as I can with local listings. I've been on MLS pulling, homes at different price points. So if you're looking, you can go there and just kind of see them all in one place. And I'm going to do that weekly for Christine, for the team. So we've got, we're going to be able to, we're kind of keeping everything the same. So
yes, everything uniform.
keeping it uniform. So, it'll be posted on her site and mine.
And thanks to Misty because she's put so many wonderful things together. So I really have to thank her very much. Such a pleasure having her on the team. And
that's what it's all about. Feed off of each other, one strength, one weakness, strength. Yeah. So, together, we're unstoppable together. So, and I believe that.
Absolutely. I was like, what are we going to talk about tonight? And it's already been an hour. So we've already went over our hour. But everyone have a good night and reach out to us. We would love to help you become a homeowner in 2026. Love you all. Have a safe weekend. And if you want to get a hold of Misty, give them your contact information as well.
All right. My phone number is 540-336-9227. My email is mistysine@kw.com. And my email is mistysine.kw.com. So, and like I said, I do have a Facebook page, Misty Sine Realtor at KW Innovate / Deals and Heels. That's a mouthful, but it's a.
Well, they can play this back and watch it. It's recorded. And so, yeah, we've been over an hour, but I don't want to. I know everyone's trying to sleep. It's getting late. Love you all. Mwah. Deals and Heels. We're out. Bye.